Hey everyone, it's Anthony. I'm doing something a little different today. I am going to review VHS and a new movie on VHS, which I love being able to see new movies on VHS. Not everything needs to be 4K. You don't need to see the screws on the Starship Enterprise. That kind of takes away from it. Some things weren't meant that to be that way. But some films really work well on VHS. I just so happened to see an ad for a movie called Flinch, The Girl Who Didn't, and they offered it on glorious VHS. I love that. I just love that. And this is more of a review of the presentation and the VHS itself than the movie. Although, spoiler alert, I loved it. This reminded me a lot of what I like to call 90s noir. Killing Zoe, Your Love in a 45, crime, drama, love story. And this, man, they captured it. But the VHS itself showed up, and the cover art, wonderful. Again, really reminded me of that mid to late 90s. But they went just a little extra step. Didn't have to do it. Put a little sticker right here on the back that said 50-cent charge if tape is not rewound. You can tell whoever did this grew up on VHS and they loved VHS. The tape itself played really well. And I really loved seeing this movie because it just reminded me of being a teenager again. Watching a Tarantino film or watching numerous amounts of films afterwards, like Suicide Kings. Or if you grew up the same time I did, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This feels like the higher tier of all of those. The clarity of the picture was great. The sound was really good. Oh, and the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. And watching it on VHS gave it that warmth and a little bit of that grittiness and that darkness that this kind of story really benefits from. Overall, I loved watching this on VHS. I loved the chance to see a movie that I hadn't seen before. I had nothing to base it on. For the first time on VHS. I would recommend it. I absolutely loved the story and the feel and the vibe. If you do like VHS, it's a must.